Hi guys. So sometimes it could be a little challenging trying to figure out if what we're going through and the way we're putting up with it is the correct way. And it's going to take a lot of patience and time to figure out. And when you see like accumulation of what you've done, if it was really the correct thing you were doing, you know? But aside from that, anyway, I want to go ahead and just speak on your research versus your experiences, and when you choose to share it. And I understand that more so sharing from the experience route can sometimes be more so a little self-centered. It can be a situation where it's perhaps a little harder for people to understand or to trust where you're kind of coming from. But with that being said, the balance within that is what's going to be put forward, because a lot of research, there's no such thing as research if there's no experience. Okay? So with that being said, we're going to get into kind of just a little bit of the psychological warfare part and how I put up with it. Guys, and this is kind of an angle that a lot of people would more so avoid. It gets a little, is it worth speaking on? Is it more so going to cause confusion? But this is something that people should see through. And is it more so things that should be avoided? The specifications in this, right? Giving away your brain. Research versus giving away your brain so much, right? Because just how we have access to this stuff. Just the way people see things and the way we go about things. And it's important to take some people's aspects or angles with a grain of salt. So pay quick attention to this and let me know if it makes any sense to you guys. And this is more so just to kind of calm those there's a lot of us right now who are sharing, I'm coming across hundreds of vids on this platform, which is a good thing. And, just different experiences and, people sharing and, reaching out. That's good. So let's talk about something just real quick, yo. So there's some tactics. So let's go ahead and just speak on some tactics that some of you may notice, right? Here's the thing, man. Let me go ahead and say this too. I wish I were that type of person, yo. I wish I was that type of more so the motivational, positive route, the more let's not think about this and we are the chosen, we are the kings, we are the chosen, and, just a whole motivational, I got a little bit of that in me, but, there's people who were kind of built for that area. Who I am, I'm kind of more so the little quirky, a little eccentric stuff to him, that Encyclopedia Brown type of personality, you know what I'm saying? The Inspector Gadget, like that type of person, But, with that being said, let's go into it, yo. The car door open tactic. I don't know if some of you know what I'm speaking on when it just happens that wherever you go in the public, this is something you happen to see. Whether you're just parking, whether you just get into your vehicle, you just notice that happen, individuals who got their vehicle, all four of their doors are open. And you're kind of just wondering, it's just confusing. You're wondering, well, why am I seeing this all the time? The lights. This is something that's already been recorded, something that's already been spoken on. It ain't nothing big deal. We know that we got people out here who try to make things seem like something it ain't. But if you're someone who is watching this video and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you got people letting you know, or you're just seeing situations where it's just like, why you got one headlight on, during the day? Or why am I seeing this a lot, or someone's behind me during the night all the time and all this? There's a video on Vice. Pay close attention. Talking on targeted individual and I'm being gang-stalked. That video on Vice has got millions of views, and it's got these people sharing their stories that they're schizophrenic actors. They're acting schizophrenic. They're acting paranoid. This is where we get into things like research and why I broke that down. Why some of the research you get on the internet, it ain't real, bro. It's fake. And it's to manipulate people. That's what it's to do. It's to manipulate real people who are seeing real people going through it to think that it's, no, bro. To think that it's some kind of phenomenon. No, this is real. It's because the word has been mixed and mingled too much. It's a categorization tactic. It's real. So the lights, the horn honking, the minute you get out from buying something at the gas station or whatever, the minute you get out, horn honking, use every time you get out, bro. The color coding, obviously, but we ain't got to get detailed. Making sure that you see the same colors and trying to make you paranoid and people popping up wearing this and all that. It's notice how I'm willing to speak on this. Now, we're going to get into it, all right? Now, here's the thing. The coughing and, the whole helicopters over your head every other hour and all this stuff. Hey, bro, we're just talking. This is just a bunch of words. This ain't saying that ain't nothing happening to all of us and stuff, But let's really look at the angle we're doing this now. So let's speak on something I didn't mention. So why was I willing to mention this? Let's get into the psychological warfare part. Because if you being gang stalked, and you speaking on this on the internet, knowing this, you think that you'd be wise speaking on it. Now, just doing this in general may not be the wisest thing, but if you're truly trying to help someone is wise. You wouldn't speak on something that you don't want to happen to you. Do you get it? So I was willing to mention some of those tactics because knowing that it is something that is most likely predetermined tomorrow or something. Do you get it? Compared to more traumatic things that may have happened to you, that if you discuss it and get angered about it and play victimization, you think they love you? You think some of these people here's the thing. You need to take care of your own. That's the whole thing. There's millions of people out here, bro. We can't, you get what I'm saying? So the minute that you don't think there's someone out there where the minute you talking about, oh, and this happened to me, that there ain't someone watching this vid right now like they think it's funny, bro. You can't really be out here this is the thing where we get into people being comfortable. And the minute you're too comfortable around people you're comfortable with, we go out here really thinking everyone love us and stuff, bro. And really thinking people out here really want the best of us. Not some. Some do, though. That's where we get into this whole we got to stop the paranoia thing. We got to stop it. So notice I didn't talk about the crazy shit that happened, because trust me, all of that light. All that I talked about weak. And we don't want to speak about the hard stuff at all. Nope. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the going up and filming. Nah, I'm straight. We got to learn who we are, bro. Some of us be in situations where we're the self-reflector type person, where a lot of this we may be doing to ourselves. And we out here, speaking on it, but we may be going about it a way where it's kind of self-reflecting more traumatic experiences onto us. We don't want that, bro. So let me go ahead and end it here. So notice how some of us going through this may look at this like, dang, well, this is kind of just a revolving door. I don't think it's a revolving door. I don't think the way I'm coming about it is a revolving door. And and it ain't about, and I appreciate those of you who do see where I'm coming from. But even those who, hey, bro, whatever. Some of us put up with this a different way. I see some of you and the way you go about it. If I went about that, bro, I wouldn't even be here right now. I can't be doing stuff like that, bro. A lot of us have we're different people. You can clearly see what's going on. That's the one thing that we all have in common. We all have our own different power over the way we're maneuvering around it, characteristics. But that's one thing we can all agree on. We all see exactly what's going on. So that's all I'm going to say. When it comes to just, why would you speak on something that you don't want to happen to you? And this is what we have to be careful about when we talk about research, okay? So, let me end it there. Let's say I see another stupid tactic, like how I be seeing right now, right? Instead of doing what I was about to do, like flipping the camera and showing you guys, what I'm going to do is think about something stupid that I've done. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my brain. This is my brain. This ain't no research, get off Google. Because some of this stuff, bro, if the people who be running this stuff on you be giving you the intellect on Google, what makes you think what you're getting from Google is that all of it's the correct thing? You need to use your mind too, right? Or am I just going to be looked at a certain way, not agreeable, until later on people finally decide to be like, well, I mean, that's a different way to go about it, so I'm not miserable all the time. My fault. So, let's say I see someone doing something stupid, right? I'm going to think about when I did something stupid, because guess what? Shit, man, there's times I did something stupid. You know what I'm saying? We all have, bro. 4-door color coding nonsense, whatever it is, bro, confusing you stuff. I'll think about the one time I went to a gas station, put in $30 to fill my tank up, bro, 'cause, you know, I was tired after work. Dude, I went back in my car and drove off without filling the tank. I forgot to, yeah. And didn't realize it 10 minutes later, and I saw the E and like, nice. Yeah. And then I'll think about that and I'll be like, okay, well, I need to be a better person in that part. I can't be, you know, be out here misjudging. I can't be out here making mistakes like that, yo. That's what I'll do. So that's a little bit of, you know, how I combat it a little bit. So hopefully some of you got something from this, or there's situations, because we all know it'd be harder than that. It's easy to sit here and act like this stuff is easy to put up with. No, bro. But at the same time, we got to make it easier on ourselves. And I'm going to make it easier on myself, whether it mean, you know, maneuver the correct way speaking on this, or just kind of go a different way about, you know, even being on this topic and stuff, man. But, you know, anytime someone's trying to make you sad or play with your emotions, you go work out, or, you know, go play basketball. That's what I do. Write a song, you know, and then, you know, if you're upset or whatever, hey, man, you go find some new music. Hey, man, you go, you know, go get a jump rope. Go put it into your job the next shift or whatever, bro. Okay? But let's all just figure out a way to, you know, to go about this and not be on the internet looking, you know. There's sometimes, hey, man, the proof's in the pudding. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was more, you know, it's more like the frowny, you know what I'm saying? But it's frustrating, man. You can't hide stuff. It's whatever. I'm being real with you guys. You can't hide emotions sometimes, man. It's frustrating. We don't want anyone out here miserable, bro, and stuff like that. All right. So just try to keep your emotions in check, stay calm, and yeah, I appreciate you guys for checking this out. Thank you.